Former Secretary of State James Baker has remembered his friend George H.W. Bush as having had the courage of a warrior, but the greater courage of a peacemaker. Baker delivered an emotional eulogy at Bush's funeral at the St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston on Thursday, just one day after breaking down during the national service in Washington. The 41st president's longtime friend and confidant said, "He had been my friend, and he's been my role model." Baker served Bush as White House Chief of Staff and Secretary of State. He began his eulogy with an apology. Using the nickname Chief, which is Spanish for boss, Baker said he was going to brag about Bush, even though the humble former president boasted. Tilting his head up, Baker told Bush that he was about to do something you always hated, and that your mother always told you not to do: brag about yourself. He went on to say that Bush never gloated when the Berlin Wall fell, and that he was without a doubt America's greatest one-term president in history. "My hope is that, in remembering the life of George Herbert Walker Bush, and in honoring his accomplishments, we will see that we are really praising what is best about our nation. The nation he dearly loved and whose values he embodied," he said. In praising his humility after the fall of the Berlin Wall, Baker said Bush understood that humility toward a fallen adversary is the very best path. Share this article. He was not considered a skilled speaker, but his deeds were quite elegant, Baker said. Choking up, the man Bush called Bake ended with a hat tip to William Butler Yeats. "Our glory, George, was to have had you as our president, and as such a friend," he said.